Hello.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the
I Don't Like That podcast with our, yellowhead girl, our wrestling queen, somebody who may have turned lesbian over the course of the last weekend. I don't know if you've seen the video. Miss Taya Valkyrie.
Hello, and this is everyone's new favorite Mark Shark, wrestling fan extraordinaire, famous. People were stopping him in the casinos. It is Bobby Blueberry.
Wee! Oh my God.
Guys,
this
today
is a fun episode.
This is a really fun episode because today is actually going to be more of a story time because, as you know, Bobby and I just came back from WrestleMania, WrestleCon weekend in Las Vegas, and there's a lot that happened.
Woof. You guys, we're taking a break from the world, from the pop culture of it all, and we're going to be talking mostly just about our experience, your experience, and my experience at WrestleCon. This was eye-opening and so much fun. And as you guys know, I know nothing about wrestling except for watching it with my family in the 90s. Mm-hmm. So going in is like kind of the fresh face ingenue.
I described it as like when you go to Disneyland for the first time with like your like cousin or your daughter or whatever, right? Like you're a little kid who sees the magic for the first time. I felt like I was experiencing WrestleCon through your innocent eyes.
My poor ojos. Like where do we even begin with this?
Well, it's going to be story time. We're going to break down like everything we did, the people we, met and hung out with along the way.
I met a lot of people and everybody has two fucking names. Everyone has their real name, their wrestling name, and I'm like getting introduced to both because all these people on a personal level and professional, and she'll introduce their professional name and they're like, "Hi, I'm Renee," and I'm like, "That is not what she said." Yeah. That is not what she said.
Yeah, there was a lot to take in. That was a lot.
Yeah, I think the easiest way to go about this very special episode of the I Don't Like That podcast is let's just go kind of start day by day.
So this tale.
And it all starts with a shirt.
Two best friends.
I have a shirt that says "I just turned heel."
Yeah, he wore it. It's now part of your skin.
It is part of my skin. The only term I knew going in was heel.
That's it.
Which is bad guy for those of you who are on my same page. A heel is a bad guy, and another term I learned was babyface is the good guy.
Yes, Bobby. Oh my God.
I did not know that.
Guys.
You guys. So babyfaces versus heels.
Yes.
We saw some matches in there, and I was like, that heel won.
Once upon a time, in a magical land, two best friends
went hand in hand to the Burbank airport. Because it started at the Burbank airport.
Yeah, it started at Burbank airport.
And we were like, we need a little cocktail.
Yeah, we got in there. There was no lines because Burbank airport.
And we go into, oh God, what was the name of the place? I think I was freaking out over this burger.
Whatever it is, it's like the one restaurant on like the Southwest terminal.
They're known for like Bloody Marys and stuff, but the burger, I was like, wouldn't shut up about it.
He said this is the best burger he's ever had. He said he might buy a ticket just to go to the Burbank airport.
A ticket to nowhere.
And then eat the burger.
And Connor's story was not at the airport.
Connor's corner. He was not there, but
we had someone else in the corner.
We had a sighting.
Mm-hmm. We saw none other than Drag Race royalty. Kimura. Just in.
Full glam.
Gorgeous
as ever.
And she was just in the corner, and we're like, is that?
Yeah.
Is that? And then the guy next to me was like, it is. He was like the most like kind of
redneck guy
going,
it is.
Yeah, it is. We were asking the same thing. I'm like, you know who Kimura is?
Yeah. And she's looking fabulous.
Shirt. Remember her shirt?
Yep.
Said I Heart Chasers. And that's when I was like, we should have just looked at the shirt. Then we would have known it was her.
But yeah, so we changed it for one day only. It was Kimura's Corner.
Kimura's Corner. She's in the corner.
Yeah, so Bobby and we had a beer.
We had a Coors.
Bobby had his hamburger. He wouldn't shut up about it.
I packed half of it and took it on the plane with me.
To go?
Just raw
dog in
my backpack. No, I put it in.
Ew.
I wrapped it up.
Okay.
But and I ate that later. But then we're
on the flight.
We're on the flight. We flew. We slept.
We were sleeping the entire time. We were airplane people.
We were stuck. We were stuck on the plane for a little bit. because there was some commotion going on in the airports. So
Yes.
we were in the air for a little while. We had a circle, land safely, and
Back on the ground.
Back on the ground, and we get to the horseshoe.
No, wait.
Oh,
You're
no.
missing.
Oh, no.
You are going way too fast, Bobby.
We waited for the luggage. And in that time, I got my first sighting of marks.
And what is a mark?
Airport marks. Okay, so mark.
Airport mark.
Airport marks.
I'm...
So, I mean, it's funny because any wrestlers listen to this, they know what an airport mark is. I'm
Yes,
sure.
exactly. But the fact that you picked up on the terms, everybody.
I picked up on the term. So we are waiting for the luggage, and people are coming over to you already.
I let my hair out for a second.
You fool.
Yeah, it was the
yellow hair girl is
Yes.
a beacon. She lets her hair out for 1 second, and then it's swarmed by airport marks who are asking for autographs and
pictures.
signatures off of pictures that were printed off of a printer. These are not official. Another thing I learned, if you want an autograph, if you want a picture and you're at WrestleCon, go to the signings. Go to the signings.
Support the artists.
Support the artists is the whole point.
Yeah.
So airport marks are swarming, and she's like, we got to get out of here.
We gotta go. Get the bags, Bobby. Get the bags.
And I was like, I'm your gay assistant. Move, I'm gay. Move out of my way. Pushed ourselves to the...
So we go to the taxis. We get in the taxi. We go to the horseshoe.
Go to the horseshoe.
All right. So, for those that didn't know, WrestleCon, the con, was happening in the convention center part of the horseshoe, which means that a lot of the wrestlers are also staying there because everything's in one place. It makes it so much easier for us. A lot of people will say, like, why wouldn't you go to a different hotel? Because Las Vegas. You could be, like, down the street and it's still going to take you 20 minutes to get there.
I will say it was nice,
It was so nice.
be upstairs and just kind of mosey down.
But with that said, then you're in the same space as the fans and everyone. It is, like, very family reunion.
Yes,
because you're seeing I saw so many of my friends that I haven't seen in a really long time, which was so lovely. And like, it was really great. So we get to the horseshoe.
And then I'm like, pretty much 10 minutes into the horseshoe. Oh, we didn't even say this. A mark. You guys, a mark is a hardcore wrestling fan.
Yes.
Everybody knows them as marks. I thought that was really interesting to learn. Anyways, and 10 minutes into the horseshoe, and I was like, well, I can tell who the marks are and who the wrestlers are.
Yeah.
I can tell
Yeah.
because all the wrestlers are so jacked and like hot. And I was like, oh,
I mean, there's hot and jacked fans too.
Oh, totally. Of course. But like the wrestlers are also like, everybody's like they all look amazing. They're on their A game.
And I also didn't realize that WrestleCon actually started Thursday. So they were already doing signings Thursday. I don't know how people did Thursday to Sunday.
Oh my gosh.
No, not for me.
I don't even know how people did Friday to morning to Friday afternoon.
So yeah, we get in the hotel. We saw Dragon Azteca right off Rejaurus right away when we got in there. And then it started just seeing people. We checked into our rooms. I'm like, we just kind of kiki-kaka'd. Like,
But we didn't stay in the rooms very long because we were like already having withdrawals.
Yeah.
After about 10 minutes of just getting in our rooms and unpacking, we're like, all right, let's go
we
downstairs.
gotta go meet up.
We gotta gamble.
Yeah, we saw Rosemary right away, which was a huge deal for me because I told Bobby about how close I am with Rosemary. I swear she like had a sensor.
Yeah,
The Undead Realm called and she found me. Like literally I was waiting downstairs for Bobby to come down the elevator and she comes around the corner and like runs at me.
Yes, and also how I missed you, I realized is I was on floor 16 and there's two elevators, one that goes from 5 to 16 and the other one goes from 16 to 26. So I was on the only floor that could access both elevators.
Yeah.
So I went down the wrong one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't see you. Where are you?
Hard to miss the Yellowhead Go.
Yellowhead Go, where are you? I don't know how I missed you. And then I realized, I have
On the other side.
I have the luxury of two elevators.
So yeah, we saw Rosemary right away. We saw Mara. We saw Allie, the bunny, right away. And then like we went and did a little
Gambling?
gambling.
So you must already know if you heard our last Vegas episode.
You know what we do when we get to Vegas, right?
And if you heard our very wicked special, we only gamble on one machine and one machine only.
Yes.
And it's a Wizard of Oz theme machine.
Related machine.
There's a Munchkin machine and then there's the bubble
Bubbles.
machine. And we were, you were talking to someone right when we got there. And you're talking for a second, we introduced ourselves, and then...
That was Ray Horace, yeah.
Ray Horace.
Yeah.
And while they're talking and catching up, I'm like, let me just see if there's a Wizard of Oz machine. I took 1.5 steps, and it was right there.
Bubbles.
By our elevators.
It was like they set it up.
They set us up with our Wizard of Oz
own personal Wizard of Oz slots.
So, of course, we had to play. Mm-hmm. And who knows? We did say in the consensus whether we came out positive or negative. We're not sure.
We're not sure.
But we do know it's about the friends we made along the way.
So, yeah, we did a little gamble. What else did we do Thursday? Thursday was like
Thursday, then we went
to New York, because we were continuing our...
No, we went to Nerd Bar.
Oh, yes.
So Thursday...
Forgot.
I mean, I jumped in head first.
Yeah, we really... Thursday night, so we gambled a little bit around our hotel, ate some food, and then we changed and went down to Fremont Street.
Yes, Fremont Street, which we love, which you may have seen in the movie Anora.
Yeah.
It's on the cover of the DVD.
Stop playing with the hat.
Oh, man. You don't let me play with anything, Mom.
And then we went to Nerd Bar. And we went to the D.
I was their child. I was her and John's child this weekend.
Yeah, so we went. We got...
Dad. But we went to Nerd Bar, where everybody was like what kind of party was that?
It was a wrestling party.
Just a wrestling party.
Yeah, there was if you know where Nerd Bar is in Vegas, it's like in Fremont Street, and it's like on the 3rd floor of this kind of like corner shopping building, I guess.
Yes.
So in the middle of this shopping plaza area, they had put a ring. So there was wrestling going on in there. There was little people wrestling going on inside.
Yes. Oh my God.
And everyone was hanging out. There was like a meet and greet for Matt and Brian Myers' podcast. Like there was like a lot going on.
I felt like I was in a meet and greet of like we met like everybody you
There were
knew.
so many people there. Lots of people from AAA, lots of people from CMLL. There were people from Lucha Underground. There were like people that work behind the scenes. It was like overwhelming the amount of people.
But your Spanish came back like
oh
that.
my God, my Spanish was like...
It came back real quick. And I have to say, this is something else I learned about the culture of wrestling, which I was so impressed with. First of all, you are so good. I have to compliment you on the fact that you always introduced me. Every single person you always turn, because sometimes you're kind of the awkward odd man out. And you know what? I'm fine over here. I never feel awkward if someone doesn't introduce me. I can look at.
He can be entertained by himself.
I'm a Gemini. I am entertained no matter what. But almost to a point where I was like, okay, you don't have to introduce me to everybody. But she always goes, and this is Bobby, my podcast honey. This is Bobby, my best friend. Just constantly, and I commend you because that was amazing with all that was going on with yours. You always introduced me. But I have to say about the wrestlers, every single one of them shook my hand.
Yeah.
Everybody, and I learned it's a wrestling culture.
Yeah,
you always shake hands. You always reach out.
It's a very old school thing.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, like you would have to, especially if you were like the new guy, everyone shakes hands, but like especially if you were like at a tryout or new at a school or new at the show, you have to make a point of saying hi to everyone because it's out of respect.
That's so cool. I thought it was so cool.
And now don't people like kind of argue about this back and forth about like, is the shaking hand thing outdated?
No. As an outsider,
you think it's cool.
I felt so welcome and like.
You heard it here first, everyone. The I Don't Like That podcast. Shaking hands is back in.
We like that.
Yeah. I think that it came up because of like COVID and like different people started like questioning like human contact, but also like it is part of the culture, and I feel like it's not a bad thing to like hold on to some of those traditions.
Totally. Absolutely. And I say hold on to that one because I really liked it, and I was actually just genuinely impressed by the entire community of it all because I am, a little fish out of water because I am also. Gay, and I'm in this.
You are?
I am. There, I said it. It feels so good to say out loud. Oh, weight off my shoulders. But to be in this, let's call it for what it is. It's very more like masculine, bro-y culture.
Yeah.
And every single one of them was just like, oh my God,
the sweetest too.
Sweetest and eye contact and conversational, and never did I feel like I was like.
The weirdo.
Yeah, I was afraid there'd be like a high school thing where you feel like
no.
Kind of.
Also, the like wrestlers in general are like pretty nerdy and like pretty like.
Actually, yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, I see that.
Yeah. So
Nerd Bar, by the way, that's we went there for my birthday.
The nerds were at the Nerd Bar.
And if you do know what Nerd Bar is, or if you don't, and if you kind of not sure if you went there, it's the one with the giant penis that is like a riding bull, but it's a penis.
Yes.
And that's how you know you've been to Nerd Bar.
Yeah, and there's also just like TV, film, wrestling memorabilia all over it. There's bowling, there's arcades, there's like, it is a lot. But I will say, they're always super nice to us. They always treat us so kindly, buy us drinks. Like everyone there is super cool. It's like a smaller place, smaller venue, but like and the drinks are cheaper. Like it's a really cool little place to go
drinks
go
are
to.
cheaper off the street.
Yeah.
Off the strip. My God.
But like go and see Nerd Bar, go support them. They're huge fans of wrestling, huge fans of me, huge fans of John.
I'm a huge
and
fan.
now a huge fan of Bobby Blueberry.
I am a huge fan of Nerd Bar.
Yeah.
Huge fan.
Yes.
They just treat us right. And then we'd step outside and watch
Some wrestling.
Nerd Bar's on the second floor. The third floor. So you look down and we saw this whole ring setup they did.
Yeah.
And I saw a heel bad guy beat a babyface good guy. And I was like, oh.
You were. I think that's like the funnest part for me, at least, was like also just listening to your commentary on everything.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, everyone shakes hands. And I go,
yeah.
It's part of the culture.
Yeah, I thought.
And watching it, and you're like, he did the drop kick.
I did drop kick.
The one thing you knew.
I also learned about power slap.
Yes.
I remember what it's called.
So power slap, we heard about it a lot this weekend. Yeah. I have my thoughts on power slap.
Let's hear your thoughts.
Okay, so power slap is kind of from what I understand, and I may be wrong, okay, it is a part of the UFC. Like it's another part, and another entity.
Because this is contact and purposeful contact.
It's literally people slapping each other in the face.
Really hard.
Really hard to knock the other person out.
And you only win if someone's knocked out.
Yeah, if they can't get up or if they're stumbling and stuff. And
no.
Everyone's like, so they're like getting wrestlers into it.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know how to feel about it because yes, they're paying them. I personally don't think it's enough because it's never enough. You're putting your health
someone
at
said
risk.
To John, you go, John, that face, you are not doing
We're not doing that.
We're not doing power slap.
I worry about concussions, and someone tried arguing that they don't get concussions. Guys, if you're getting knocked off your feet,
if you're seeing stars,
you're concussed. And guess what? I already am at risk for that with my wrestling career, so I'm not going to try and increase my brain damage.
I think we're also all in the danger zone of that because getting slapped the fuck in the face to see stars.
Yeah, and I am all for anyone getting the bag. You know what I mean? Get the money, do the thing. But I just am concerned about people's health, and so I will not partake. But they were definitely they had a couple nights of power slap going on over the course of the weekend. I mean, every sort of like combat sport you could think of was going on over the course of the weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we watched some of that show, and then we gambled some more because John ended up meeting up with us.
That's right. And then
because Nick Nemeth was there, Matt Cardona was there, John came, Brian Myers, everyone, like the boys.
Yes.
The old school boys.
Kayla Becker was not there.
Yeah.
You were missed, Kayla Becker of our sister podcast, Milk and Honeys.
Yes.
Listen to them as well.
Yes.
But also Kayla was like, just wait. You know, she's been dying to hear my experience.
Yeah, she can't wait to hear about it because obviously if you guys don't know who Kayla Becker is, Kayla Becker, former Kayla Braxton, was working for WWE for almost a decade as a backstage announcer and interviewer. So she's been around for wrestling for a really long time. So she was really excited to like get the 411 of like what happened.
Oh yeah, she's
with Bobby.
She's been texting me. I can't wait to hear.
So yeah, we just like gambled some more with John in the D hotel.
Oh, the D.
We love the D.
The Fremont Street's a little gay.
The
D. The giant penis bull ride. Slap fucking. It's not right.
But yeah, and then we just went back to the hotel.
Yep. And that was because we had
a big signing the next day. First day of signing, so now it is Friday.
Yes, it's Friday day. I had a margarita or two. The thing is, in Vegas, they're not doing the West Hollywood drinks where they're using the fresh lime juice. They're using the mix.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not. It's out of the plastic bottle.
And it hurt my body the next day. I was not hungover. It was the sugar.
And also it was so dry there.
Oh my God, I'll tell you when we get to Sunday morning, when I flew out, I woke up because I was sleeping in my room, we'll come to that, was right under the vent. So when I woke up Sunday morning, I like had a runny nose.
Yeah.
Until I got to the airport, I was like, it just kept coming because I was under this vent and it was dry.
It was so dry. And I will say this, I have a complaint for the Horseshoe, and I know that I'm not the only one. In those rooms, you could not put the thermostat past to get colder than 68 degrees.
A lot of people do that. A lot of hotels do.
Well,
that.
I don't like that.
I don't like that. Because heat rises.
And also, the whole rest of the hotel was freezing.
The hallways were so
freezing,
so cold.
Bring some of that coldness in the room.
Oh my God!
So yeah, it was just very, very dry. So we slept. We woke up the first day on Friday morning. I was like very congested. It was so dry, and I went, "Oh yes, Vegas air."
Vegas air.
So
also, the horseshoe had a cologne smell. A certain
yes,
like a Michael Jordan Cole's special cologne smell.
Kohl's special cologne.
It was a mixture of 6 colognes from Kohl's.
They might, have it at TJ Maxx.
It did not smell like the Bellagio.
No, it definitely did not. So Friday we went down and we did the signing. And Bobby got his first little taste of what WrestleCon was like and meeting fans. And we did some interviews. We'll post all that on our social media. We took tons of film. Yeah, we filmed a lot of stuff.
So I'll say my experience. So I come down. First of all, you have to have tickets or lanyards to get in. And you know what? If you just walk in anywhere with purpose, they're not going to stop you. I walked right by the front, and I was like, I cannot be bothered to be stopped right now. Walked in, you're signing, so I wasn't texting. I was like, I'll just find the yellow-haired girl. How hard can this be? Well, it's a convention floor. There's so many booths and things. I walked around every aisle but yours.
And we were in the middle. So you must have done the grocery store around the side.
I was amazing at missing you.
Yeah.
Incredible, actually, that I missed you.
And my hair was down that day.
And then I find you. And also just kind of bleeding from the night before to this day. There was, we'll just say, anytime we saw a gay on Fremont Street, gays would clock each other. And we were like, I was like, they're circling me like sharks.
Oh, yeah. Bobby has given a new term to something.
So then on Friday during the day, I'm doing interviews and I'm asking wrestlers, is there a term that you can teach me that I, as someone who does not know, what can you teach me? And cheerleader Melissa
taught you
what a mark is.
Yes, the airport marks.
The airport marks. And then I realized, well, shark, I was getting shark last night. So gay, you heard it here first on the I Don't Like That podcast. There is a term for a gay mark, and we call it
a shark.
That's right. They are sharks. So gay wrestling fans, you are now sharks.
Yeah.
And we came up with that term, and it started catching on like wildfire.
Yeah. It might be in the Webster's Dictionary. We don't know.
Literally, Brian,
who's our
handler.
Yes, who's helping us. Who's helping us at our table. We were at the Wrestling Guy Store table. If you're in the LA area, check them out.
But at one point, because Brian just kind of overhears us coming up with the term shark, and then all of a sudden you hear Brian turn around and go, "Hey, shark sighting." And I go, "What?" And he goes, "There's some sharks over there." And, gays, if there's another gay in a non-gay space, we have to go look and see, oh, there's gays. I'm like, which one? Where? He's like, the guy and the Daisy Dukes. And I'm like, that's definitely a shark.
Not wrong.
We did kind of skip something from Thursday night. And of course, we went to Melissa's. We went to a mixer.
Yes. Okay, let's rewind.
Let's just rewind. We're going to the night before because we forgot.
We have to mention Melissa. So we went to, if you guys know cheerleader Melissa, she lives in Las Vegas. She has this gorgeous house that is right in old Las Vegas, a historical kind of area that she has completely renovated. The Lava House. You can follow it on Instagram, actually, she's a house account.
Oh, you can? Yeah. And it's beautiful because we pull up and it's like the most incredible view of the stratosphere. Yeah. Just like it's a part of the decoration of the Lava House.
The backyard, yeah.
Oh my God. I was like, it's just so cool.
And so she had a mixer on Thursday night. That's when I was like, what? There was something else.
There was something else. What was that?
Yeah. She had a mixer with other people who have historical homes.
It was a historical homes mixer. This was not wrestling.
No.
This was historical homes. And I go, Taya, you have a historical home.
I know. I felt like I was included.
And you go, oh my God, I do.
And so when they were like, where do you live? And I was like, oh, I have a 1920 20s Hollywood home on Sunset in Fairfax.
Blah, I go, blah, and blah. It's haunted.
Yeah.
And they're all like, and we're like, well, maybe with an animal. But it was.
That's for another story.
But she was also selling me on the house, Melissa's house. And it was, the second you walk in, I'm like, okay, I've seen a million houses. I live in Hollywood, West Hollywood. And you walk in and the walls are lava rocks. The walls have carpet on them.
Full custom build, redone. Because the house was, built probably in the 50s.
Sure.
But basically they restored it to its heyday of the 70s vibes of it all. The original lava rock bar is in there. I'm like, Elvis Presley definitely had a party in here.
Frank Sinatra definitely got some nookie in the bathroom. You know,
Nookie?
That's Limp Bizkit. I'm straight now.
Oh my God. He goes to one wrestling event.
I go to one wrestling event and I'm like, I listen to Limp Bizkit again. Slipknot. But yeah, it was, the house is just, it was also styled in a, it was so cool to see a house like not be like kind of torn to, you know, modernism.
The millennial gray or whatever.
Millennial gay.
Gray. You know what I'm talking about when people like redo
Absolutely.
a house and like modernize it.
Like the Home
gray.
Alone house. Everyone's like, they modernized the Home Alone house, which I actually like the remodel because that other one was busy. But this house was
gorgeous.
You know, very just everything was vintage. And Melissa was saying, like, if something in this house wasn't vintage, it takes you out of the fantasy.
It was very much, you were outside, we were walking around the pool, and he goes, it feels like we're like in Disneyland, but like adults.
It feels like we're in line for a ride. Like the way the back of the pool outside, the back of the pool had pirate, like, and it wasn't tacky. Nothing was tacky. Mm-mm. And, you know, she also had one of those 30-foot Home Depot skeletons in the backyard. And I mean, I've always said if I got one of those, that's a year-round decoration. Yeah. But for her house, it was just so cool. It was part of it. And then, of course, you look up
and the
skeleton, and there's a stratosphere right behind over here. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that cute little, you know, she had a charcuterie board. She served dino nuggets, which... You know, which felt like it was part of the kitsch of it all.
The kitsch of it all. Yeah, it was really beautiful. And thank you, Melissa, for inviting us. I'm glad I got to show Bobby that because that house is, you guys have done an amazing job. So okay, so now we're going to fast forward
to Friday. Where we invented sharks.
Sharks, yes.
Yeah, so we've seen some sharks now.
We've seen some sharks. And so we finish off the day, very busy day at WrestleCon, meeting people, seeing friends.
2 p.m. is about when it wraps up. And we were out of there at 1:59.
1:59. We went to grab some food.
Yeah, we had to eat.
At Guy Fieri's.
We went to Guy Fieri's because, you know, I'm very into early Maroon 5.
It was the only restaurant that was open right at that time.
Yeah, so we went to Guy Fieri's restaurant because we didn't want to go to the cafeteria. We needed to eat something, and we go to the first restaurant, and it's not until we sit down and see the napkins. That we look at the menu
and the napkins.
We go, this is a Guy Fieri, and everything was
sauce,
Flavor Town.
I think it was called Flavor Town.
Probably. Yeah. Everything was just, you know, it was hard to get just a simple dish. Everything was like this on top of a volcano of exploding cheese,
curds.
We're like, oh my God. You got the Caesar, and you go, this can't.
It was sauce with a side of lettuce.
Yeah, she got some Caesar dressing with a little bit of lettuce, basically. Mm-hmm. And I got the flautas, which were actually really good.
They were not bad. So we finish off our meal, and then we decided that it's time to take a little nap.
We napped.
Did we nap? We nap Max.
Oh, we napped Max. We slept Max.
And then, like, we were kind of trying to decide if we were, because that night was DivaMania.
Friday night, baby. We are at the event.
Yeah, so hold on, though. Before we went to DivaMania, we were trying to decide where we were going to watch the finale of Drag Race.
You guys were stepping out of Sports Corner for a second because
we can do it all.
We can do it all.
We decided that we were going to just watch it.
I'll put this on for the Drag Race.
Yeah, so we decided we're going to watch it in my room because we had been around people.
We were people maxed.
There was so much people maxed that was happening. Like, I just couldn't do it anymore.
So we watched Drag Race finale here.
Well, I was finished getting ready, and season 18,
it
guys.
It was between Darlene Mitchell, Nene Coco, and Mikey
Meeks.
And they had their original numbers, which we loved.
We loved all three. They all absolutely killed it. They were all very different.
We had a country hoedown with Darlene.
Mm-hmm. Broadway with Mikey Meeks.
And then like this kind of future techno.
Pop diva kind of thing with Nene Coco.
And Nene Coco's was like, the choreography, it was like so sharp.
Oh, it was very good. Come on, Jamal Sims.
Come on, Jamal Sims.
He was there.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. And Miley Cyrus was there.
Miley Cyrus received the Give Us Lifetime Achievement Award.
Oh, and for
all of her work with the LGBTQ homeless and using her platform
for positivity.
And always just being in the corner. And basically, she is a drag queen. So she's so young to get a Lifetime Achievement Award, but this is also camp, it's kitsch, it's RuPaul.
She's also been on television since she was a baby.
And she deserves it for everything that she's done for the community and continues to do. So to that, we cheers to Lifetime.
Cheers to Miley.
Miley Cyrus.
Thank you for everything you do.
Yeah. Come on the pod.
Come on the pod, Miley.
And then we'll give you an award. And then we have down to the top two.
Top two, Nene Coco
and
Mikey
Meeks. And, it's a great lip sync, both deserving. But, we called this winner
Meeks
ago.
We
called this months ago, but we say Meeks ago. Mikey Meeks is the official
winner of season 18 RuPaul's Drag Race.
Congratulations.
Well deserved, well played, well done. Gorgeous queen.
Great season. And
great
really,
season.
her original song that she performed was versatile. And right before she performs the song,
Bobby goes,
I go, she's just so versatile. And they go, and the song's called Versatile.
And we have the finger on the pulse.
We're like finger on the pulse, boots on the ground, wheels in the air. Because we are international. We didn't eat in Paris.
We go to Nevada.
We went to Nevada and we ate in Paris.
Yeah.
That's where Flavor Town was.
That is a sentence that you are the first of your. What did you call that the other day?
Okay, so
the first of your linear.
Let's say it's Friday
your
night.
bloodline to say that sentence. We went and ate in Paris. That's where Flavor Town was.
John said something about, he probably said 6 wrestlers' names, 6 moves, and all this in one sentence. And I go, John, do you ever think that you're the first person in your lineage to have ever said that sentence?
Well, what you just did?
Yeah.
That
is what I just did.
So yes, we watched the end of Drag Race. We saw Mikey Meeks win. Mikey Meeks. We were so excited. Had a little cocktail in hand, and we went down to grab our Uber to go to Gypsy nightclub for DivaMania. And I want to thank everyone from Ring the Bells podcast. I also saw that they officially announced today that they're going to be working with SiriusXM.
Okay,
which is amazing. We're next. So congratulations. Next. Yeah, so been a huge thank you to their entire team, specifically to DS for allowing us to be part of the event, because once again, second year in a row, was super fun. The energy was high. The vibes were correct. Tip of the hat.
I'm wearing this for DivaMania part too.
Yeah, it was really, really fun.
You said last year that it was your favorite event of the weekend. And so you were putting it out there that we wanted to be a part of it this time. And so it happened thanks to DS.
They created a little competition for us. So there was like the walk-off first, which had judges Celeste, formerly known as Caitlin, Melina, as well as Ariane and Layla. So they were the judges, and they got to pick their own winners, and they had little custom statues for them.
That was so cute.
They were so cute. I saw them up close. They were really nice. I don't know who made them, but they were really cute. So they did the walk-off.
We need to find out who made them for the Nepos.
DS,
we got to know. Talk to
you. So they did the walk-off. That went really well, and then I think we had to go into the next thing. They created a competition for us to do, which was Diss the Diva, which is supposed to be a reading challenge or a promo battle.
Yes.
Problem.
Promo. For everybody who's another thing I learned.
Yes.
A promo is when wrestlers kind of talk shit to each other. Going, I'm going to beat you, whatever, and you can't handle it. That's a promo. And so this is the marriage of the LGBT version of reading challenge.
Yes.
And they called it Diss the Diva.
Diss the Diva. So the problem was, though, guys.
You guys.
Was everyone trashed?
The contestants for Diss the Diva
were not good.
Were not good, and this isn't controversial to say. Anybody who was there, I think they would even say it themselves.
Yes.
They were not good.
And I feel like that girl that got up there first didn't even know what was going on. I was
this girl volunteers, and they go, okay, now you have to be mean. And she goes, I'm not mean. And I was like,
that's
loser.
The whole point of the game.
I was about to go up there and just start railing on J.K. Rowling.
Honestly, you probably should.
I should have, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
And I would have won the $100 back and the loot bag.
Yes, because we were at I Don't Like That podcast sponsoring the Diss the Diva, so we were giving away the prizes as well. But they were so bad, guys. I even tried to save it, and I'm at the end being does anyone have a rebuttal? From the crowd.
You tried to save it, and the guy came on
and started, and they were making fun of DS constantly, and I even rebutted and was I'm sorry, we're not going to come up here.
The judges were better at the competition than the contestants.
Yes.
And that's the gospel truth.
That's the bottom line.
Bottom.
I barely know her.
Speaking of bottom, I mean, my God, we met some sharks. This is a tank full of sharks. Everybody's wrestling fans.
Yes. We met such lovely people.
Our friends Sterling and Kevin that we met.
Getting in the Uber
to go to DivaMania. We spotted these 2 sharks. And you just go, why don't you just come with us? So we all hop in together. We talked about the Drag Race finale. We just all watched.
Yeah.
And
it was lovely.
They were our friends, and then they came the next day to see you. We made new friends and new fans, and we were fans of them. And also, hello, we don't have them right now, but we were carrying around
our blue cups.
Our blue I Don't Like That podcast cups, and everyone's like, you have your own cups?
With a lid.
With lids, so we can't get drugged nowhere in Vegas. Nice try.
Not today.
Not today.
But yeah, we had such a good time, and we met so many amazing people, and all the divas that were there, all the women.
Hello. And then after we opened for who?
Sasha Colby.
That's right. Sasha Colby was like the headliner that night of season 15 winner of Drag Race. Trans icon, gorgeous. She looked amazing.
So good.
And she looked right into your soul.
She looked right into my soul, and it took my breath away.
Yeah, it did.
I said, will you marry me?
Okay.
Sasha Colby.
We also have to talk about this before we leave DivaMania. When people are coming up to you, these marks throughout the hotels, and you're like, come to the signing. Like, hey, this is why we're here. Come
support.
Come support the arts. But when you were at DivaMania, anybody and everyone who wanted to take a picture, you were just absolutely ear to ear.
Well, because the energy is different.
The energy is different.
The energy is so different. And everyone was like, kind of has like a little story too. And like, they're all just so excited and having a good time. It's such a relaxed environment.
Yeah.
And it was positive.
Oh, and I also started to, because here in West Hollywood, when we take photos, our friends take photos of each other, someone holds up a light.
On your phone. So you're taking a picture with one and then
phone,
you'll light the other one.
Phone. Yeah, and so the pictures just look so amazing. They almost look professional, immaculate. So I was doing that every time someone would take a photo with you. I would hold up a light just without anybody saying anything, light held up.
Yeah.
And then people started doing it for each other. And next thing you know, you see 3 lights being held throughout everywhere because everyone's holding them up. And I go to get our loot bags, and some woman grabs my arm, and she goes, you started this. You started this light. And I go, I brought the WeHo culture to Gypsy.
To Gypsy. I mean, not mad at it.
No, I mean, all the photos
the first time I ever saw that done, and I also was like, why did we not think of this sooner? I think it was Bobo and Pete.
Oh, yeah. I learned this years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know when, but years ago, because I also film degree here. I was like, oh, that's so smart. Cinematography. Yeah.
Everyone you don't need to carry a selfie light with you if you have friends with another phone.
Just another phone. That's all you need.
But it was so much fun.
And then we left DivaMania, and we had to go to New York to...
That's when we went to first time to New York, because we needed to go find the Munchkin machine.
We had to go to the Munchkin machine.
And let me tell you, I was dressed in a crazy cat suit with bedazzles and stones that kept falling off, and if you found a stone, you could make a wish.
That's what I should have worn. I should have worn my sparkly blue jacket that I wore.
Oh, it's okay.
It's okay. I also wore a Buffy shirt to DivaMania, and it was a hit.
It was
a hit, everyone.
And then we went to New York, and we kind of like stood out. It was a different vibe.
It was a little different. The music was different than the gay club.
Yeah, but that's okay. We still had fun. We went to Munchkin's machine, and at that time the 2 were working, so we were able to play side by side, which we need to do. And there's only 2.
You know what? We don't have to be both playing at the same time as long as the machine has one of them double seats.
We're good.
We love the double seats.
I think every machine should have a double seat.
We love the double Micah Meeks seats. Anyways.
So yeah, we went and we played a little bit of Munchkins, and then it was time to go back to the hotel.
Yeah, because
the next day we had to do it all over again.
Another day of signing.
It is Saturday morning, and we are signing again.
Golly gosh. Oh, but at this point, maybe it was Friday or Saturday. Remember, maybe towards the end of the day, someone comes up, this girl in the sky, and she goes, "Did you have pod merch? I thought you were going to have podcast merch."
That was on Saturday. That's where we're getting to it.
Oh, was it Saturday?
Saturday.
I thought that was... It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
You guys, somebody comes to the table, because the tables are filled with the wrestling merch. But so that we had pod merch.
I think it was Saturday. But yeah, anyways.
And they came up and they were like, I'm sorry, I thought there was going to be pod merch. And we're like, well, we actually do.
Look at this. So there's a whole bit of it.
What did they buy? They bought...
a lighter.
A lighter.
A cup.
A cup and a half. Something else. Oh, they bought the
cards.
The cards.
The playing cards.
Exclusive playing cards. Which,
exclusive.
Those are hard to get. Mm-hmm. We don't have a lot of those.
Yeah. But it was very cool. It was really fun to meet people that were fans of the Potter who listened. And honestly, it was cool because a lot of my friends that, follow me on social media, like my friends who've never met Bobby, when they met him, they were like, oh my God, you're Bobby from the pod.
Yeah.
From her Instagram and her TikTok. Yeah, which was really cool. So Saturday we are signing again.
We also got a lot of that Friday night, like somebody grabs, someone grabbed my arm or your arm or something and goes, they said your pod saved my life. And I love that. That's why we do it. This is why we do it.
This is why we do it, everyone. I'm so happy.
Oh, yeah, we got to meet some pod fans.
Yeah.
We did.
So Saturday, we are signing our lives away again. And in the afternoon, I get a little text.
I forgot what happened.
Brunch.
Oh, my God, you guys.
I get a text.
I have some gripes with this next part.
So we got a text, like on Love Island.
She got a text
from Pero, who is at Effie's Big Gay Brunch, which was happening in the other part of the convention center.
Yes,
where the matches for GCW were happening.
Big Gay Brunch was Saturday morning.
Yeah.
With our friend Hunter Gallagher.
Hunter Gallagher was there. Pero was there. Allie Catch, Steph DeLander, Kid Bandit. Who else did I see? Effie, Zack Sabre Jr., Devin was there. Like, there was just like so many people there. All the best of the best. Vipress, yeah. Mercedes Martinez. And so I get a text.
I was gonna say wait before the text because we were already gonna stop by Big Gay Brunch, which is really cool because also again, what I learned this weekend is that there was like this really big gay culture within wrestling, which makes sense because let's be honest, guys, wrestling is got it all. It's got wigs, it's got makeup, it's got costume, it's drag,
theater.
It's got drama and theater, and slamming bodies to the ground,
half
naked, muscles, tits. You guys, wrestling is pretty gay. And here we are definitely going to Big Gay Brunch. So
I wanted to bring you, I knew that we were going to go anyways. And it was started around like 11 a.m.
And guess what? Also, I was like, let's go because I could really use some avocado toast, and some corned beef hash, or maybe a salmon and lox is what I was thinking.
And I said to him, Bobby,
no.
Big Gay Brunch, Effie's Big Gay Brunch, it's not actually like
brunch. It's wrestling. It was a wrestling
There was no bottomless mimosas, unfortunately, although there should be. Maybe we should change that.
There should be at least mimosas, but I was pretty devastated when I found out that we were going to go and that there wasn't going to be an option of ordering Bloody Mary.
So I get a text from Pero, and he's like, do you want to come do a spot with Vipers in her match? And I said, well, yes.
Yes.
I will come as I am. Just let me know what match she is and like when to come, whatever. So we showed up about one match before Vipress versus Mercedes Martinez, and the spot that we did was a little
this is
kissy spot.
Earlier, I alluded to this. Did she turn lesbian? It was so
we did a little kiss spot at the end.
You're downplaying it.
Hold on.
It's so good. Go on.
So not only was it me and Vipress, but it was also Melissa.
Does she have another name?
No. Well, okay. When she was on Lucha Underground, she was called Mariposa, but she was a whole different character.
Mariposa. That's an animal of some
It's
sort.
A butterfly.
I fucking always forget that. Mariposa.
And she was partners with Marty the Moth, who I introduced you to.
Yeah.
Moth and Butterfly.
I see, said the blind man.
Yeah. Anyways, that's for a whole other conversation. But, so it was Melissa gets in the ring after Vipress wins. And grabs her by the hair and kisses her passionately and then lets go of her, and then I slide into the ring.
Yes.
Like a snake in designer flip-flops.
The drama.
And a cat suit and a corset.
Yep, that's right.
And I grab Vipress by the hair and I passionately kiss her. And I let go. And she collects herself and then grabs both of us. And we all kiss.
A three-way lesbian wrestling kiss.
Yep. Guess what? The crowd went wild.
They went crazy.
And guess what? The clip of us doing that on Instagram now? over 500,000 views.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. There was all these women with tits out.
And making out.
Holding hair and making out and three-way kisses and looking hot. And I was like, after seeing that, I was like, damn, that was hot. Am I a lesbian? It turns out I'm not. But
it was so fun.
It was so
I'm
much
so
fun.
glad we got to be there for you to see that, experience that. And then we had to run.
I got to see you like in a show, because it was
even though it was like a little thing, it was
just to see part of a show, like just to the show of it all, because I saw different kinds of shows.
Yeah.
But to see you get to go up there and like in 1 minute just go and make an impact and then just walk out
and go bye.
Because
they can't wrestle right now, right? So it was just fun to kind of just be part of it for a second, for a quick second, last minute.
It's the whole time that she's like, my tits are gonna fall out when I get into that ring. I'm a little scared.
Yeah, but I go,
this crowd will go wild.
I go, if they're gonna fall out somewhere, it should be here.
It should absolutely be at Big
And I didn't mention that Cosmo, the Queen of Melrose, the viral clip queen, was on commentary.
And if you don't know who
Queen of Melrose is, Cosmo.
She's the one who's like, and my daddy, blah, blah, talks like this. And it's like the craziest
Meatballs.
fucking story you've ever heard.
Drugs and smoking cigarettes.
That's from my Uncle Victor.
And they own an amazing store, a couple stores on Melrose, and one of the main ones is Cosmo and Donato's, which, if you know anything about GCW and you are a wrestling fan, they had just done a little vignette to hype up this the Big Gay Brunch at Cosmo and Donato.
Yep.
With Effie and Alley Cat. So we left Big Gay Brunch, and then we head back to the signing, and we finished the day off there.
Yes.
Which was, and then that day it was over at 1 because WrestleMania night 1 started on Saturday.
Yes, but then you had to go to a virtual signing.
Yes, I did a virtual signing with Richie and Whatnot. And thank you to everyone who joined that. That was really fun. I always enjoy those. It was quick because a lot of people were, leaving the sale to go to WrestleMania, understandably.
And I had to check out of my room.
Yes.
Because
You changed your flight.
I had changed my flight because I had booked through booking.com.
Oh my God.
I booked my room as the Horseshoe, which is very easy to do through booking.com.
This is not a sponsored podcast, but if booking.com wants to sponsor the pod.
That's the thing. It was so easy to check in and out using booking.com. And that's how I got all of my information. So then I changed my flight. I left Sunday morning. So then on Saturday night, I got one of them cots, one of them Dave.
We had a slumber party.
I slept in Jonathan Television and
Taya
Valkyrie's room.
And I showed up after the virtual signing. They had because it was actually quite a big room.
Yes.
It was a huge room that John and I had gotten because I did like the $20 upgrade when I checked in, not through booking.com.
Well, I used booking.com. And it was so easy. The whole time, by the way, when we get to Vegas, I'm able to like check into the hotel so easy through my phone. She's like, I can't find my reservation. I'm like, well, I already have my QR card because I booked through booking.com. And we would not shut up about booking.com.
No, you would not shut up about it.
But it was cracking you up.
Because what did you use? Booking.com. Anyway.
So Saturday, I got the rollaway bed.
Yeah, and I come into the room after the signing, and they had set it up against the window and pushed the like two little couch chairs, sitting chairs on the one side of it. And I go, this is exactly what a teenager would do.
I made my own little room.
He's like, Mom, get out of my room.
And then she jumps on my bed, and I was like, Mom.
You're embarrassing me.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it was so fun. And then John went shopping, and then Bobby and I just kind of had a nap and hung out and got ready because we were going back out at night. We actually were supposed to go to dinner and canceled dinner. Because like whatever.
Yeah.
Didn't feel like it.
Didn't need it.
And then we ended up. What did we
went with the.
We met up. Yes. So this was very special. So if you don't know, now you're going to find out. I am very, 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 very close friends with Phoenix and his whole family. Phoenix and I obviously started in Mexico in AAA at the same time, like 15 years ago. So they also now live in LA. So his two sons call me Tia Taya and Johnny. So we met up with them Saturday.
And we went and had some wholesome arcade.
Yeah, we went and played in the arcade at our hotel with them, and it was so fun.
It was just
also
every night was so different from the other one. It was, nerd bar and and tiki volcano
we
mixer.
We are what you would call like Mike Meeks. Versatile. Yeah.
And then Saturday ended up being like this really wholesome night.
Yeah.
Where we.
Well, it started that way.
Oh, there was ups and rounds, but yeah, with the kids and then at the one point where I'm like, I have to go to the bathroom. Like, and I missed the bathroom and I ended up walking all the way back to the hotel lobby.
Amateur.
I go to the bathroom. Well, not amateur because I came back with
cocktails.
With a giant. Truly for us to split because we still had our cups.
Yeah, but we weren't drinking because I was too busy shooting Jurassic Park dinosaurs with my Ed, and also his kids are both so good at the claw machines. What?
Oh my God!
Kept winning everything.
It all started too. We get to the arcade, and the older of his kids, I think maybe 8 years old.
Yeah.
He looks at those machines and he goes, "That's a Labubu. That's a mini Labubu. Those are fake. That's a Lafufu. We're not doing that." And he's like, "That game's a scam." I'm like, "Who is this 28-year-old business kid?" He
had theories on everything.
Yeah. So, and I've just around kids my whole life, so I'm very good. I'm great with kids. So I'm, high fives, and the big thing is when a kid gives you a high five, if you act like it hurt you. Yeah. Especially with the younger ones. I mean, wouldn't work with the 8-year-old, but I'm sure with the other one, I like get a high five and go, "Ooh." They love when you get affected.
Oh yeah, and they're like anything where they're because they love wrestling so much, so they think they just want to like tackle you.
Absolutely. And when you have like a little kid and they give you a high five and you act like it, they like to affect people. That's like a thing with kids, and so they're like, ow, my hand, and they like crack up. But then they're off to bed. They go.
Yeah, they went off to bed, and
she goes, "Oh gosh, okay, let's go get a cocktail." And as I pull it out of the Truly and I go, "Got it."
Yeah.
Got the cocktail.
So Phoenix and his wife went to go put the kids to sleep back at the hotel, and we were like, well, we gotta eat.
We gotta eat.
Gotta get snacks. And
where do we go to eat?
We gotta gamble.
And where do we go to eat?
Well, first of all, we took the
we took the monorail.
We're
monorail people. Monorailers.
Not only did we take the trolleys, we take the monorail. So we took the monorail, which was actually so fast to MGM. It was one stop. So I'm going to have some words about MGM here.
Okay, let's hear it.
So we get to MGM because that is where, and it's also where all the WWE people were staying. WWE people. Mm-hmm. I have stayed there before when AEW did Double or Nothing, and there was a really big difference in one thing, and everyone's talking about it online, so this is not controversial, but and also I just experienced it.
What?
There was no security anywhere. And there are fans everywhere. Remember, there was multiple confrontations with people, like fans being too aggressive with the wrestlers, cornering people, and they were like aggressive there. They were absolutely everywhere, and there's no way to really control who comes in and out of a casino.
Yeah,
right.
No.
But I do feel like they needed more security. Like when AEW was there, I could tell everywhere I went there was AEW security guards around. Just watching to make sure that we were all okay too.
Interesting.
And I'm not saying that every fan is like this at all. That's not what I'm saying.
No.
There's some people that are so respectful. But I mean, even you saw when we hung out in MGM for a bit, we gambled for a bit, went and met up with Matt Cardona, and Chelsea's sister. John was there. Then he left. Then Phoenix came with us, and we were about to leave because of how aggressive the fans were. And at that time, as we were leaving, Rey Mysterio is walking through the lobby, remember?
Yes.
And there was a swarm of people around him. And I haven't seen Rey in a while. I would have liked to say hi to him, but there was no way that we were even getting close to it.
You guys were running from people. He's running from people, and you're running in opposite directions.
Yeah, and so we ended up leaving the casino completely. And I was like, how far is New York, New York? So we took Phoenix for a little trek.
Wait, before we went off, where did we eat?
Wolfgang Puck.
We ate it. We ate within the family. We ate at Wolfgang Puck.
Mm-hmm.
And it was amazing. It was delicious. I did order, this is the gripe, because I ordered the asparagus with Béarnaise sauce. And they bring it and there's no Béarnaise.
We said get Wolfgang Puck out here.
And I immediately text David, who we all know works for Wolfgang Puck Corporate. I'm like, David, they brought me the asparagus without Béarnaise. And David is writing all caps, that's bullshit. Did they say sorry? Did it bring an alternative? Did he offer an alternative? He should have offered an egg. And I'm like, no, he didn't. And David is out of his mind livid about it. But also, it was amazing. It was delicious. And we had espresso martinis. And
it was great.
And this began our journey of finally getting a little tipsy in Vegas, which is hard to do.
So Phoenix, and we were running past. So we're running out of this hotel now because MGM is crazy.
We ran.
We physically ran. We didn't even go to like the hallway to get to the like walkway. We walked around the building because we just had to get out of there.
It was also nice to get the air. Because I feel like we really weren't outside at all this whole weekend, no?
No, we were inside.
We were inside the whole time, basically, just hotel to hotel. We were only from hotel to Uber to hotel. And then, we walked around the building, which felt like a breather. No,
it was
marks
nice.
out there.
No fans.
Just this shark.
This one. Me and Phoenix and Bobby, we walked to New York. And we introduced Phoenix to
the Wizard of Oz
slot machines. And boy
did he.
We had the giggles.
This is one of the highlights of my weekend also because, the kiddos are to bed and, I know how much Phoenix meant to you. And when you meet another friend that means
he's like my brother. Like we really grew up in lucha together.
And when you meet someone like that, of everybody I met, I was like, okay, I just meet. But I was like, this is the one person I knew I really just had to meet, and I want to like him. I want him to like me. Mm-hmm. And it went off without a hitch.
Yeah.
We, the three of us, were giggling.
Yeah.
Machines just cracking up, tickling the machines and trying to trick the machines and convince the machines. It's, there's a point where he's teaching me Spanish seduction.
And swear words, all in Spanish, of course, because that's what everyone learns first.
And we are cracking
And then, you were even afterwards, you're like, I don't remember anything.
I don't remember anything. I remember...
Don't say it.
I'm trying. I thought I remembered one. Oh, I remembered what pinches.
Oh yeah.
Pinches was a big one because there's pinches tacos on Sunset, and I was like,
when I told him that it meant like fuck,
I was like, so this is just that place on Sunset.
It's called fucking tacos, and I was like, yes, Bobby, and Phoenix was dying.
And I just love how you're like, don't say the words that he taught you because they were dirty. Because we were trying to seduce the machines. We tried tricking machines.
Now we seduced the skunk.
Now we're seducing the skunk. Because we did try another machine. It was the skunk machine.
Yeah, I love
that. And it did like you. It was nice.
It liked me.
And I was seducing the skunk, and we're just giggling.
Do you ever think that you're the first one of your bloodline to say that sentence? Seducing the skunk.
Absolutely. If the name of this episode wasn't WrestleMania or WrestleCon, it would be first of your bloodline.
Yeah. But yeah, we had a great time. Then Phoenix had to leave because he had a signing in the morning. And me and you...
It kept going.
Just
kept going a little bit.
Kept going on.
Because we're waiting for John. So we kept going. And then we went to the bubble machine. And you guys, here's the thing. I thought the bubbles in this Wizard of Oz game, it's Wicked Witch's castle, and it's surrounded by bubbles to win. And she says, sometimes...
When there's no bubbles.
You can win money. And I was like, that's crazy.
And I made him sit down.
And we
switched the seat to a double seat.
We dragged over.
We started moving the furniture around in New York.
We were a little tipsy.
Oh, we were having a great time.
We started moving furniture, and that's how you know. That's how you know.
We're rearranging the room. Oh, they've had a lot of rum summers.
And then we finally got like a good big win. And we just split the earnings because at that point
we don't know
whose money was going into.
We had my money, your money, Phoenix's money. Like we were just
kept putting money. We weren't, and it was
no one's keeping track.
It was about the friends we made along the way.
Yeah.
And so that's when we stopped gambling. We were like, okay, let's end.
We gotta go.
Good note. And then we're trying to meet John.
And when I say that we won a lot of money, we won $200.
We won $200, but it felt good.
But we were stoked.
We went out on top.
Yeah, we beat it.
And that's where we say, did we come out in the green?
We don't know.
Money-wise, not sure. Friendship-wise?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
So then John came to meet up with us at New York. He had been in an improv show.
Yes.
For that large portion of the night.
Which he told us all about in the taxi. And at that point, I'm like...
John's a little tipsy.
John's tipsy. I'm not retaining a single thing he's saying.
Blah, blah, blah.
And then we get back to the hotel. And we go to the snack shop and spend $100 because we had to buy Bleach 10, a horseshoe hat.
I actually thought about that today. I was like, oh, where's the hat?
I have the hat. Hey, it's ready to be gifted to him
because we had a few cocktails. And don't take us in any sort of place that's funny or shopping related because we will just have fucking show of our own.
We bought him the
like we were tap dancing through the aisles. I was just like, we gotta have it.
Gotta have it. She's like, we gotta buy him this hat. And there was like some hats that were really cute. She's like, no, the stupidest fucking hat.
The ugliest one.
This white, ugly ass hat.
With like patriotic looking
horseshoe. And we're like, ugh. So
gotta have it.
we bought it and we get to the room and I'm a master packer. She also learned. I open up my suitcase and she's like, oh, you're like a packer.
Or a serial killer.
You're like a serial killer packer.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can fit the hat in here without bending it.
He took the loot.
Yeah, and then we giggled ourselves to sleep.
Yeah.
We giggled ourselves to sleep.
And then you got up 30 minutes later to go to the airport.
And I had to go to the airport. And I always like kind of gamble at the airport. Do one or two machines or something while I'm waiting. And I was like, no, I'm leaving on top with that.
The big bucks.
The big bubble bucks. And then I flew home. I was home. I was home and
already doing happy hour.
By 12:30 p.m. I'm home, and I didn't even make it to my bed. I fell asleep on my couch. I was so exhausted.
We were so tired. I'm still recovering. Still tired. This is Monday night when we're recording this.
And then I woke up Sunday at 5:00. You're still in Vegas, and David's like, let's go walk to WeHo and have a little happy hour. Bottega Louie, which has a new happy hour, and it's wool. It's darling as shit.
I love it.
Sit on the patio. And David sends a picture and she's like, I just
want to go home. Yeah, like by that time, because like we had a late flight because we knew we were going to sign in the morning. So Sunday we signed again.
I can't believe that you went and signed.
For a couple hours, even though we originally were not even supposed to be there Sunday.
Yeah, I signed some things, but it was at the airport. No one asked me to.
So we did the signing for a little bit. Then we went to find food, went to sleep, and literally slept until we had to get to the airport. And then we slept the whole flight home.
I knew when you didn't respond to my text.
Yeah,
I was like,
asleep. We thought about going shopping. We thought about going to a pool.
And I'm so glad I didn't change because it's like all I did was go home and just like sleep. And then then we went to Bottega.
Well, you can't change because you're wearing that it's part of your skin.
I couldn't change until after this podcast. Then hopefully I can take it off and probably never wear it again. But then we're both home. Yeah, yesterday, and
we
now
survived.
We're back.
We survived.
I slept so much in the last 24 hours. I've never been like more awake for this podcast.
I love it.
Like I'm so alive.
But you made it through your first WrestleCon, WrestleMania. What did you think? Final closing thoughts.
I thought it was really cool to see you in your element. Mm-hmm. To see that, like, hey, my friend is famous. Mm-hmm. And I don't need to hear Taya from an outside. I don't need to hear that for a while from someone over there. I heard a lot of it.
Yeah.
But all in all, it was. I had a very good time. I was impressed with the culture. I learned a lot. And would I do it again? TBD.
TBD. Okay, he didn't say no. He did not say no.
Except next year's is in Saudi Arabia.
Well, we don't know that.
I'm in.
No, but we also don't officially know that.
Maybe it's in Paris. I'm in. Hopefully it's Paris. Oh, can it be Paris?
Paris would be cute.
Who do we talk to? Who do we talk to? I'm sure Paris is a huge wrestling community.
Actually, Europe is a huge wrestling community.
I bet they do.
Yeah, they love wrestling. I mean, everyone loves wrestling.
The rumor is that it's Saudi Arabia, and a lot of people are like, I had to come this year because I don't know if I can go to Saudi Arabia. It's just crazy. Like,
I think it's going to be. I think it's an interesting choice.
Yes.
We won't get into the politics
Actually,
of it all.
I don't think I would. There wouldn't be a lot of sharks at that one.
Also, the thing is, like, if WWE does do it in Saudi Arabia, for me, it's like, it kind of takes away the magic for a lot of fans because they can't afford to go there, first of all, or they don't want to go there for their own personal reasons. Yeah. And like it takes away a lot of business for independent wrestlers and everybody else because there's not going to be, in my opinion, a WrestleCon there. There's not going
to be a DivaMania there.
No, it's going to be very, very different. So I'm interested to see if that does happen. If like AEW, which would be. I mean, I would love that if they did like their own thing, their own new pay-per-view so that we could host like WrestleCon with that. That would be magic.
And really Italy. Cool. Let's go to Italy.
Let's go to Florence.
Let's go to Florence. That we're calling it here. Next year,
AEW, come on.
AEW, we want to go to Florence.
Yeah, Paris.
I know Italian.
Yeah.
Let me come into my culture.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it would be sad because I think that WrestleCon every year is really fun. Not only because you're meeting all your fans and like seeing all these different people from all different generations of wrestling, but it really is a family reunion because, you know, especially for people like me who've been wrestling for a really long time and worked for different companies, you don't get to see some of these people that are impacted your life so much on a regular basis. Yeah. So everyone just gets to come together and it's pretty magical. And like, as much as it's such hard work and it's long days, long nights, it's very fun. And I'll be sad if it doesn't happen, but hopefully, you know, it'd be really cool if AEW could like
do something. Maybe you don't have to do Vegas because, you know, Vegas is...
And they did Vegas, like WWE did Vegas last year too. I think they have something like some sort of like deal with the city.
I mean, Vegas is like, I mean, it's a perfect place for it, but at the same time, just anybody who knows when you go to Vegas, 36 hours in Vegas, it feels like a week. It's just so much stimulation.
Remember like the second day we were like, we live here now.
We live here now. I go, people were like, oh, when did you guys get in? I'm like, oh, we got it a month ago, Thursday, basically Thursday. Because Vegas is just so much.
Yeah.
But do you have any final thoughts or your thoughts on?
No, I think that just kind of culminated, like put everything together there. It was just like, it was so nice to see my friends. I hadn't seen Phoenix in so long now that he's with WWE. So I'm just so freaking proud of him. I got to see a lot of people from AAA, like Vikingo and like just like old friends from all different parts of my life and seeing Rosemary again. And, you know, it was just really, that is the most important and fun part of it for me. So that's my I like that of the week.
Okay, I was going to say we had to do our I don't
that's
like
my
that.
I like that. Is like me getting to see my friends, hanging out with the baby chickens, Phoenix's kids.
My I like that of the week is just learning that this whole gay subculture of wrestling exists and that the greater culture of it is just so welcoming of it.
And I love that. I love that that's your experience with it.
Very cool. Like, it was very cool to...
And you can spread the word.
I didn't know that there was a place for me or people like me in that culture. It's just kind of, it's not like what's the forefront, but there's this whole subculture of it.
And also, like when you were at Bottega Louie with your husband, didn't you say that you saw...
I saw someone walking down with an AEW shirt.
I know!
And I go, that's a shark!
And now he's going to be pointing out wrestling merch and shirts. And I mean, since I work for AEW, that's like on the forefront, but
my eyes are changed.
Your eyes are changed for good. But I'm so glad that that's like the positive, like that you felt positive about it, because like a lot of people always say that wrestling is like redneck and like white trash or like
broy. It's very white culture. Like it's everybody. But, very diverse.
I love that this was your first experience at something like this and that you felt like that. That makes me feel happy that things are moving in a good direction and that like there's a space for everyone.
There's a place for us. There's a place for everyone. It was every culture and just diversity of all
different types of people.
Just different types of people and just how welcoming and cool the community was.
Cool.
What's your I don't like that of the week?
That there are no wicked slot machines.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. What the fuck? Over $1 billion these movies make, and there are no Wicked-themed slot machines. I don't even... That is also my I don't like that of the week. This is the first week that we're going to have the same one.
Wicked
slot machines in Vegas. I don't want to win $1. I just want to see the show.
We want to see the show.
I want to defy gravity.
The defy gravity? Oh.
The show. Imagine the show that we get to see The Wizard and I.
Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, we need to see Fiero's bones.
Fiero, I want to see Fiero come over and do a little dance. A dancing through life.
He dances through life.
La, 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 la,
and then he like dances through the rows to give you more money. Oh my.
The tulip fields.
Rows of tulips.
You guys,
someone. Who do we got to get on the phone?
Wow, this is a great episode until right now when I remember there are no wicked slot machines.
Well, tip of the hat. Anyways, guys, that was our story time. Our story time for WrestleMania weekend. Yes. We hope that you had fun listening to us. We hope that if you met us this weekend, that you had fun with us, that you smiled and laughed with us. Thank you for listening to the pod, supporting us, and Bobby.
Yes, thanks for listening to the I Don't Like That podcast.
And we'll see you guys next week. Back to your regular scheduled chaos and
that's
stuff.
Right. And just a reminder, you guys, we have a very special Hot Ones episode coming up
soon.
You guys, hold on, it's right here. You guys, we're gonna do it.
You heard it here first. Oh my God.
We're gonna do it. I'm scared.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
You can listen to new episodes and old episodes of the I Don't Like That podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and iHeartRadio.